Guys, what's going on? Okay. I don't do these type of readings, but this one really touched me just because I'm a boy mom and it just really bothered me knowing that Ariana like literally got taken away from her son, and that was something that literally bothered me. So I did a reading, and as I was doing the reading, I kind of wrote some stuff down that I heard. So this is a lot what I'm about to show you, so don't just bear with me. Um, I'm still trying to figure it out myself, but I hope this is just my theory of what happened. So I hope they look into it, that it may be some truth involved. I did ask with her permission if I was able to post this. She said yes, because I want her to get justice. She deserves justice. So there may be a couple of parts with this, okay? And if you guys can get this to her people, I would greatly appreciate it. Please know that this is not for entertainment purposes. Please understand that this is a serious matter, and please understand that this is my truth. This is what I believe happened, and let's just get into it, okay? Okay. This is what I wrote as I was doing the tarot. So, first off, I felt pressure in my head, okay? So, I wrote this down, okay? But I felt it on the right side of my head. And I also felt pain in my right arm, okay? So, originally, and then I heard shot, okay? So, at first, I thought that she had got shot in her right arm and on the right side of her head, but she didn't get shot on the right side of her head. She did get shot, okay? Um, she got injured on the right side of her head, okay? I also heard they fought me, okay? And this is what else I got. I also heard I asked her. I also heard I confronted him. It's not my friend, okay? And then this is what I asked the pendulum, how many people were involved. I said, were there 3 people involved? Were there 3 girls involved? And yes, it was 3 girls involved in this, okay? I also wrote down, because that's before I even wrote it down, I said there was more than one involved, and I wrote the 3. I heard they kept her. I heard friend. Now, I also heard nothing happened on that road that they found her. And I heard scared she would tell. Now this, not intentional, I did write, but I wrote myself, but I heard accident. Oh no, I asked my pendulum, and this was an accident. And I heard boyfriend's friend, okay? So this is my theory of what had happened, of what spiraled, okay? This is just what I think personally, okay? Actually, let me show you the tarot before I get into what I believe in. So this is all that I did as far as the tarot in regards to her. It is a lot. Yes, I had to figure out what was going on. Okay, so with this 4 of Swords, okay, I feel like Ariana was tired of being in her head about something. Like she was just tired of mentally being stuck in her head, okay? Now, she was tired of giving to a situation, okay? Now, 2 things that stuck out to me was the balance and then the hands. So I thought 2 things. She felt like this was just an imbalance, and she felt like she was just tired of giving to who this person was, okay? Now, the first time I did this, I had originally got the Page of Swords. So I felt like there was some information that she found out, like just some knowledge that she had found out. So I wanted to clarify, why the Page of Swords. And this is when I got the 6 of Cups and the 7 of Wands in reverse, okay? So this was somebody from the past, okay, that I'm assuming she knew or they knew. I'm hearing they knew, okay? I'm hearing, and I think that's why I wrote friend, because I asked the pendulum, was it the friend, one of her friends, and it said yes. But when she found this information out, she just gave up. Like, she just felt like giving up on the situation, okay? Now, that was the secret. The secret was that somebody was juggling between her and the other person. Well, then that's when I asked, which this is where I kind of knew. I said, well, who was juggling? And that's when the King of Pentacles came out in reverse, okay? Now, the reason why you see the Knight, I'm gonna get to that in a second. Let me wind back, okay? But, yeah, this person was juggling between two people. Well, the King of Pentacles, which I'm assuming is the boyfriend, was juggling between two people, okay? Let me move this. Now, I connected this Queen of Swords and this Two of Cups together because if you notice, in both of these pictures, there's a light, right? So I feel like Ariana came to light about something. She found out the truth about this connection. Okay, she found out the truth in regards to this connection, right? She knew with the High Priestess. She knew that it was a partnership or, something going on. Okay, she knew this intuitively, and I think when she found out this truth, that's when I got the Ace of Cups in reverse. She felt like she didn't love him no more. She didn't want him anymore. Okay. And let's go all the way here because this was the last card. And that's when the Tower moment happened. Okay. The Tower moment was she confronted him about that she didn't want to be in a commitment anymore with him. Okay. So this is the thing. I feel like with this Five of Wands, I feel like they didn't want to fight about it. I feel like whoever was involved, they did not want to fight about it. But the thing is, now this Page of Swords had came like this when I shuffled. It came like this. So I assume that it's in between. It's like they didn't want this truth to come out, but it happened. It happened the way that it did, okay? Now I'm going back up here, okay? Now with this Three of Pentacles being in reverse, see how it was three people involved. Do you see that it's three women? 1, 2, 3. It was three women involved. Okay. I feel like these three girls were gossiping about her behind her back, okay? And then just the Death card coming out, I feel like that was the end of their relationship between the friends and Ariana Taylor, okay? Now, there was something else I wanted to say. Yep, here it is, right here. I also pulled out the Two of Wands and the Eight of Cups. This is how it originally came out like this, okay? But yeah, I feel like this King of Pentacles, which was Ariana's boyfriend, I feel like that he didn't want her to make this decision. He didn't want her to walk away, okay? He did not want her to walk away. He did not want her to walk away. I thought of this as well. I also believe that they didn't want her to make a choice. They didn't want her to walk away and say something, okay? And that's when this information occurred. But all in all, this case is going to be solved. It's going to be solved because the Justice card came out, okay? So all in all, this is what I think had happened. The incident did not happen on the road. They used that as a distraction, okay, like to make it seem like she got in a car accident and then she walked that far, yada yada. That was a distraction, okay. When this incident happened, it happened either between the club or they were at someone's apartment, okay. It was one or the other. I couldn't really tell. I think that maybe the incident started at the club, like they were talking about it and then went to the apartment and something happened. That's still unclear to me, but it did not happen on that road. That is for sure. Now, what I think had happened is when Ariana had found this information out, she had ended up asking the friend or the other person, friend, my apologies. She had ended up asking the friend, like, hey, did you sleep with my boyfriend? Okay. So a fight occurred. Okay. Ariana ended up confronting the boyfriend about this as well. Okay. Now, as this was all going on, they ended up getting into it. They ended up getting in a fight. Okay. So she did ended up getting injured, right? So like all three girls got involved in fighting her. She got injured on the right side of her head. Okay. I'm hearing kicking all of a sudden now. And then I asked if she had got shot in her head. No, she didn't get shot in her head. This was accidental. I feel like the gun was not supposed to be involved at all. No, it wasn't. I really think that the gun was not even meant to be used. I feel like it had accidentally went off. But the thing is, they were afraid that she was gonna tell the police. I'm hearing police. I feel like she was afraid that, well, they were afraid that she would tell on them. Okay. But in regards to the after effects, I feel like they kept her body. I don't know why I'm hearing in the car all of a sudden, but I swear I asked. And okay. Now, they kept her, until the people, the search people weren't in that area no more. Once they weren't, the boyfriend's friend, which I meant to show you the Knight of Pentacles because the Knight of Pentacles was the boyfriend's friend, had helped him dump the body, in the area that they eventually found her. Okay. This is just my theory. This is just what I think. But all in all, of course, justice is going to be served for her. Like, justice is literally going to be served for her. Okay. It's just this one really stuck out to me, and I just felt like I needed to help in some kind of way. So if they see this and they can figure it out, I hope this helps. So yeah, until next time, you guys, just stay healing. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.